It's the NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston. Last year they won the conference finals going 6 games. Terrific battle.
And this is a team they battled in the conference finals last season, coming up short.
And with these teams, Brent, we have a couple of the deepest rosters in the NBA, and not many coaches can go as far down the bench as these two.
Well, a major advantage if you have multiple guys that you have tremendous confidence in to go out there and be switchable, be able to pass, move, and initiate the offense. That's a luxury for a lot of coaches to be able to adapt that way.
And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Gobert, the screen. Ball's knocked loose. Outside ball. Here's Toppin. Off the left rim and out. Oladipo outside. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Tatum with it. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator. Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
Ball with the bucket.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Gobert, the screen. And here's Tatum for 3. Nailed from three-point land. And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity, perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
Just 5 on the clock. Nails the baby hook.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore, keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
To the paint, Gobert. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Robert Williams.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do. And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Here we go, one-on-one. Gobert double team. Martin from outside. gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a plain view of the court.
You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for them. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And, Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
And the basket is good.
Well, Jimmy Butler's playing the smart game right here. Patient and disciplined. And that's a nice mid-range jumper.
Pass to Nance. Good ball movement here by Miami. And it's Martin missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Ball with the bucket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Nance with no one around. Off target with his three.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Launches a three. Good on the triple. Tatum's got his second bucket tonight.
Nance is just such a cerebral player out there. Does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist.
Here's Williams. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Gobert the screen. Inside. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Oladipo to the middle. It's tipped. Williams with the steal. Here's Ball. Toppin. The second chance points on the tip in.
This is really where Toppin can do a great job on a nightly basis of providing that energy. Get on the glass.
Here's the three. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter.
18. The Celtics. 16.
Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here as we get underway once again. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Heat.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That's his first foul. Stolen by Westbrook. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And finished off by Westbrook.
So the pick by Westbrook on one end, and that sets up the easy transition points.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
Now, here's Anunoby. And Derek White picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And here is Yurtseven. Pass to Walker. Misses the three. Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
And Brett, you were a pretty versatile player. Which of your skills was the most difficult to master?
Well, I think going inside and finishing, going in over big physical guys who could either block your shot or send you to the deck pretty quick. So going in and having confidence to finish around the basket is certainly a skill.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Here's Kennard. No points in the game yet for him.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Here's Walker. Following the basket by Dwight Howard. Pass to Kennard. Fires from deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Bagley from outside. And it's Miami with the rebound. Here's Walker. Back to Anunoby. Outside, Walker. Pass to Kennard. 4 on the clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. And the Heat, another 3.
Kennard has such good mechanics with the way he shoots it. The moment that ball is in motion, it looks good.
And looking at Marvin Bagley, the third, a skilled forward, Brent, who has struggled to stay healthy.
Back in 2018, Bagley was selected number 2 in the NBA draft. So if he finds a way to stay healthy and gets into the right situation, maybe some of those doors to his talent start to open up.
Now, here's Walker. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. On the wing, Anunoby. Back to Kennard. The kick out to Walker. Fires the 3. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. Here's Westbrook. Pass to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Deflects the pass. Westbrook with the steal. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
This is where you watch Russell and how aggressive he plays. Such a physical guard.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
For 3, Nance. It's Martin on the wing. Hits the 3-point bomb. Martin's got 6.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's Bagley. Lays it up and banks it in. Bagley's got his second bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The kick out to Tatum. Oladipo outside. Driving to the basket. And it's sent back by Howard.
Well, that reach of Dwight Howard's is so impressive. A dominant shot blocker and a tremendous athlete.
Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for the Celtics. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Stolen by Smart. And now ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And there it is for him. Bulls got the lead up to 5 now for the Celtics.
And with that burst, you can count on LaMelo being the first up the court on the break. He won't miss a chance to get out and run.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Nance. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And he's at 73% this year at the foul line. Adequate, but not spectacular. Boy, a fierce competitor. Jimmy Butler puts his heart and soul into the game.
There are not a lot of opponents or players in this league that are going to outwork Jimmy Butler, and he does. He impacts the game in so many ways, and he's all about winning.
For 3, Nance. Celtics leading by 7. Ball with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Back to Martin. The kick out to Tatum. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Williams. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Boston. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
The defense. As tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Show some love for your Heat dancers.
The Heat trail by 9. Gobert the screen. Outside for Martin. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Celtics.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Count it. Good. Butler's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And not wasting any time here. Kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Now here's Nance. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul. And the Heat call time here.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for your Heat dancers.
Now here's Tatum. 9 points in the game so far. 6 on the shot clock. Tatum draws the double. Kennard's shot is off.
I'm not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
That's a 2 from Butler. Hits the outside fadeaway. Butler's got 12.
And And potentially the switch is flipped here for Jimmy Butler to take over and dominate in this one.
Pass to Kennard. Outside Tatum. In the corner, Kennard with it. Misses and the dry spell continues.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Now here's Kennard. He has 6. Stolen by Smart. Ball no good. The Heat trailed by 15. Outside Tatum. Butler with the steal. Outside Williams. Outside Smart. Now Butler. Over Tatum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The pump fake can still be used. This just in. And Butler with a great up fake to keep the defense off balance.
And so Butler nails both of them.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Tatum with it. He's got 9. Gobert the screen. There's the triple. And they recover it. Outside Tatum. Floats one. Unable to get that one. And the Celtics going the other way now. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando and they'll take on the Magic. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Smart deciding where to go with it. Pass to Toppin. Just 5 to shoot. Boston, no good that time either.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And so Miami again turning it over. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. There's 14 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Butler. Over Oladipo. With 1 on the clock. And Toppin throws it down.
Love it when Obi gets a few steps. He can really get up there.
And so it's Boston taking a 19-point lead into the break. They've been playing some ferocious. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Celtics leading by 19. And here's Westbrook. Pass to Rozier. Offline with his 3. Now the Heat with it. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. They set the screen. Walker with a clean look. No good off the back of the rim.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Bagley with the bucket. Bagley's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for Boston. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
Well, another thing that has really stood out is just their effort defensively. Active hands, jumping the passing lanes, racking up steals. That's been impressive.
On the wing, Anunoby. Boston leading by 23. Pass to Rozier. Now, here's Howard. Nice ball movement by Boston. Outside, Bagley. 6 to shoot. And it's blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Miami with the ball.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Kennard. Rozier with the steal. Down low. Can't complete the alley-oop. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Miami. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Right wing. Jovic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Jovic has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. So here's Westbrook. Outside, White. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by the Heat. Outside, Walker. There's the pick. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Howard. Boston leading by 20. Now here's Westbrook. Outside, Bagley. Over Yurtseven. Kennard with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Now Walker. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And Kemba has seen a pick and roll or two, so a nice read there.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Westbrook.
Substitution on the court.
There's 1:47 left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Rozier. Outside Westbrook. Lets it go with the 3. Can't hit that one. The Heat go the other way with it. Tatum with it. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he say, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for.
5 on the clock. It's Westbrook with the drive.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Celtics.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Russell Westbrook.
That's amazing defense from him. Seemed to know exactly when to pounce on the passing lanes and predictive steals.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks.
Jason Tatum. Second personal foul.
A free throw drops for Russell Westbrook.
And for Westbrook, you talk about playing with a controlled intensity, and when he does that, he's unstoppable.
Outside Tatum. Tatum with another miss. And here's Westbrook. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get it. It's the NBA. Brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. Pacers are in the midst of a road trip going into this one.
And a win here, guys, would shift momentum in the season series tonight. It's their second of 3 games overall, and they'll need to draw on what they learned the last time around.
A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Stewart a screen. The shot by Lillard, wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pass to Toppin. Outside Williams. The Celtics working the ball around now. And now they decide It's the NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. We're live from Boston. It's the home of the Celtics. Look at Indiana.
And a win here, guys, would shift momentum in the season series tonight. It's their second of 3 games overall, and they'll need to draw on what they learned the last time around.
Butler with the ball. Picked by Williams. Now Butler. It's deflected. Now here's Kuminga. High post Stewart. Pass to Horford. Down low. Kuminga. Horford trying to free himself up. And there's the bucket from Kuminga. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
It just seems, Richard, like Robert Williams is a guy willing to do anything to help his team.
And there's a whole lot he can do. His defense has never been a question. He can dish it. He's an aggressive rebounder. And look, his effort level, that's something you don't ever question.
Stewart a screen to the middle. 5 on the clock. That shot, no good. Excellent D there from Williams. Here's the teardrop. And Ball with the lay-in.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
The shot by Stewart with no one around. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Butler. Plays it up and banks it in.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight coverage.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the Celtics head coach. They did get a win in the last game against this team, but he told me we're facing a dynamite offense. We were lucky to get a win last time. We need to have discipline and detail tonight and try to minimize mistakes. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, sounds like they're very concerned about preventing an early run by their opponent.
No doubt. You don't want to play catch-up if you can avoid it. They're going to lean on their defense to try to keep this game in check.
Yeah, I think they might want to play at a slower pace and try and avoid a track meet.
Over to the wing. Lillard with no one around. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
To the left side wing. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Left side Williams. Pacers with the rebound.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Pass to Mathurin. Kuminga down low. Stolen by Ball. Butler with the ball. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, and Butler just can't be stopped. I mean, even when the D knocks him around, he keeps his focus on the basket.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
Butler with the steal. Here's Ball. And they recover it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. Here's Lillard. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Pass to Kuminga. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. The Pacers making a switch here. 30 seconds left to play in the first. Over to the left wing. Here's Stewart. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Here's Ball. And it's blocked. And here's the break. Here's Mathurin. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Indiana out in front, up 2.
The Pacers, 13.
Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here, as we get underway once again.
Here we go, fans.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers. At the elbow, Horford. Pass to Mathurin. From outside the arc. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Celtics. Trailing by 2. They host the Spurs after this one. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
And he's just an attacking player. A guy who doesn't mind a little contact. Bagley there with a strong finish.
Mathurin, good.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And Indiana making a change here. And the Celtics with possession here. Butler on the way. Shoots over Lillard. And too long on the shot.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Back to McConnell. Takes a 3. Doesn't go for it. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Pass to Howard. Back to Westbrook. Right side back. Howard at the elbow. 6 on the shot clock. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Little. Back to Lillard. Here's Little. Horford has a wide open look. Offline with his 3.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Here's Westbrook. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
Pass to Howard. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Howard's got 4 points this quarter.
And making plays to help his team. And that's what Butler does. And he demands that his teammates do the same.
Lillard misses. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Bagley. And he misses the fast break layup.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Pass to Little. 3-pointer. The rebound by the Celtics. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Westbrook's got the lead up to 3 now for the Celtics.
And this team encourages Westbrook to look to score inside. You can see why with these results.
Lillard, right side. Back to McConnell. Kicks it out to Lillard. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Howard. Celtics leading by 3. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Boston making a switch here. Kuminga down low. 3-pointer, Lillard. He can't get that one to fall.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%. So, no doubt, he's pleased with that.
Lillard scanning the floor. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Robert Williams.
And when Lillard sees an opening, he takes full advantage. Skilled at drawing contact. And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's Ball. That one misses. So the Pacers will take it the other way. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Boston ball. Pacers substitution. Bones Island.
And here is Ball. Right now he's averaging 11 points a game. Pass to Williams. The second effort. And he sinks the layup. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Pacers trail by 6. Pass to Mathurin. Here's Horford. Toppin covering. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
That one falls. Ball's got the first field goal of the second half for the Celtics.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And it's Mathurin missing. Boston leading by 8. And Greg, you watch Mathurin. He is built to score at this NBA level.
Excellent spot-up shooter. He plays above the rim. And once he gets more comfortable scoring off the bounce, watch out.
Pass to Highland. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal, but what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Stolen by Smart. Pass to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
You got to keep pace with Williams in transition. He's so good at just outworking everybody on the floor.
And it's Mathurin missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Butler. The kick out to Williams. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Ball. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
And Toppin throws it down.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. The Pacers making a switch here. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Lillard from outside. And they get it back. Pass to Smith. And another shot. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Lillard from outside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. And here's Boston. They're on a 10-2 run here. To the inside. Butler. And it's sent back by Lillard. He gets that one. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Nice shot by Smart. And the Celtics lead by 18.
Terrific steal. Smart doesn't take a lot of chances, but knows when to pick his spot.
Horford no up.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
And a deep three from Ball. The Celtics keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Butler. Here's Williams. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Williams has got 15 points.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Ball.
This game is going to get even more out of hand unless they start valuing the basketball.
Pass to Buck. On deep. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Shot from the wing. Kept alive by Boston. Smart on the wing. And it's off the back rim. No good. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. To the wing right side. To end the drought. Out of bounds. Boston takes possession.
Boston ball.
7 seconds left in the third. Pass to Buck. Shoots over Lillard. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided.
22.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Boston leading by 20. So here's Westbrook. Outside, White. Pass to Howard. Got a piece of it. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. Rebounded by Howard.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
To the paint. And it's sent back by Horford. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession. Here's Westbrook. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing two bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
It's good. Westbrook's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Celtics.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Lillard outside. Fires the three. He doesn't hit that one. Now the Celtics take it the other way.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And so Bagley nails them both.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion.
Back to Lillard. From downtown. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's Mathurin. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Horford. Kicks it out to Lillard. Lets the three fly. No good that time.
It's just been a frustrating day for him all the way around. And it's rubbed off now, I think, on the rest of the team.
Got a hand on it. They recover it. Pass to Westbrook. Here's Howard. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Lillard from deep three-point land. Stewart. The offensive rebound. Westbrook with the steal. Inside. Here's Howard. And finished off by Bagley.
And the dogged attitude of Bagley. When shots go up, he wants to be the first to pounce on misses.
Pass to Stewart. Three-pointer, Lillard. Poke loose.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball. Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Back to Rozier. Lets it go with the three. Horford with the rebound.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Celtics.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And in a three-game season series, they take the first two, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Robert Williams.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Bagley with the rebound.
Another missed three, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Westbrook with it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Now Rozier. Shot clock at 6. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Indiana ball.
Lillard way outside. Missed. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of two teams to...